All right, everybody, welcome to the Knickerbocker Trivia Night. Give yourselves a round of applause. Okay. Way to go. All right, everybody stand up. Give me 20 jumping jacks. Just kidding. Knock it off. Stop being such a goofnagel. All right, well, it is Friday. Happy February. And happy goodbye polar vortex, at least for now, right? And so I just wanted to let you know that we really appreciate you being here tonight. You could have been snowshoeing. Oh, no, that's tomorrow. You could have been candlelight snowshoeing and skiing. You could have been at the art show opening. Or you could have been at the trivia contest. Got a couple of latecomers here. Quite all right. I don't know how many years we've been doing this, but we've been doing it for quite a while. Just, you may be wondering about the plaid, okay? Yes, I am sort of affiliated with these people over here, but I try to stay away from them as much as I possibly can. There are family members here and all kinds of things. Come on in. Come on in. We're just getting started. Those of you who know the Lake Mills Main Street organization know that over the last several years, I don't know how many years it's been. How many years has it been, honey? 7.5 years. The executive director is my wife, Katie Otto, and let's hear a round of applause for Katie. And in honor of her retirement, this is going to be her last event as the executive director of the Knickerbocker Ice Festival. Some of you may or may not have known that, but in honor of her, we wore her favorite color tonight, which is buffalo plaid. She's got some plans in place. I'll let her tell you about them if you are interested. Hey, who's running the show here? Me now, right. You know, don't be embarrassed. Quite all right. I'm very proud of her. There are a lot of late nights, a lot of candles burned at more than one end, and she's done it because we love our community, Lake Mills, and I don't think there's anybody that I know who cares more about Lake Mills than Katie. Okay, that's enough. Thanks. All right. Are you ready to go? All right, here we go. Last year, I was told that the questions were too easy. So we'll see what you think this year. All right, let's begin. Round one. Question number one. What?
How does it work?
Oh, you want the rules? Oh, okay. Rules. You guys have 40 seconds to answer a question. I'm going to be timing it up here. I'll give you a little bit of an idea as to how long you have. What you got to do is you got to write the answers out on all of your individual pieces of paper. You have to denote one individual in your group to be the answer person that writes down the answer that you come up with from everybody. And then at the end of the round, there's going to be 10 questions in a round, 10 rounds. That's 100 questions. We also have a tiebreaker round prepared for you in the case of a tie. We'll probably do that round anyway just for fun. But in case of a tie, we do have 10 questions ready for you at the end. And the winner, of course, there will be 3 winners. There are cash prizes that are involved with all 3. I'm not sure what they are. Katie will tell you about that later. But there's a very handsome trophy. Max, hold the trophy up, please. We have, right, we actually have the brain of the man who found Lake Mills on the top of those books. And it's up to you to figure out who he was. And you have a runner. You got to have one runner because you're going to have 40 seconds at the end of all 10 questions to run your answers up to that gentleman over there with the black shirt that just held up the brain. That's my son Max. So you give him your answers at the end of a round. Any questions? You're all very bright and shiny. I guess I explained it well. Round one, let's get ready to rumble. Round one, question one. You have You have 40 seconds to answer this question. What are baby beavers called? What are baby beavers called? Cute little baby beavers. Say that 5 times in a row fast. Question number 2, round 1. K-pop. K-pop is a genre of music that originated in what country? K-pop is a genre of music that originated in what country? K-pop. Question number 3, round 1. What city connects 2 continents? What city connects 2 continents? I didn't say incontinence, I said continents. What city connects 2 continents? Question number 4, a sports question. Who is the first major league player to play in the major leagues? Who is the first major league black baseball player to play in the major leagues? Who is the first black baseball player to play in the major leagues? Black baseball player. All right, round 1. Question number 5. Orson Welles provided the voice for which Transformer in the Transformers the movie, quote unquote, released in 1986? Orson Welles provided the voice for which Transformer in the Transformers the movie, released in 1986? Which one did he provide the voice for? Round 1. Question number 6. Which French sculptor created the Statue of Liberty? Which French sculptor created the Statue of Liberty that stands on Liberty Island? Round 1. Question number 7. Who created the science fiction series, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Who created the science fiction series, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Fantastic series. Round 1, question 8. How well do you know your art? Which painter started the Impressionist movement? Which painter started the Impressionist movement? I would encourage you not to yell your answer out because all of the other tables around you will know what that was. Thank you. What does the acronym, question 9, what does the acronym SMH stand for? SMH. What does the acronym SMH stand for? Round 1, question number 10. 10. Let's go back in history, shall we? What battle was fought June the 8th of 1815 in modern-day Belgium? What battle was fought on June 8th, 1815 in modern-day Belgium? When you're done, bring your answers up to the man in the black shirt. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. You now have 40 seconds to get your answers up to the table. You have 30 seconds. Hey, how do you think you did? Pretty good? All right. Here we go. Round one. Question number one. What are baby beavers called? They're called kittens or kits. Kittens or kits? We'll accept either answer. Question number two. K-pop is a genre of music that originated in what country? If you said Korea, you were correct. Round one. Question number three. What city connects two continents? If you said Istanbul, you were correct. Well, all right, we'll accept Constantinople. I appreciate the historical. Either one. Either one. How far back do you want to go with that name? All right, here we go. I think you'll be surprised at this one. Question number four. Let's see who got this one right. Who was the first black baseball player to play in the major leagues? If you said Moses Fleetwood Walker, you were correct. There are a couple out there. Congratulations. I thought that was a pretty tough question. I know who you think it was, but it was Moses Fleetwood Walker. All right. Number five, Orson Welles provided the voice for which Transformer in the Transformers the movie released in 1986? If you said Unicron, you were correct. Question number six, which French sculptor created the Statue of Liberty? If you said Frédéric Auguste Barthold, you were correct. We'll accept Barthold, B-A-R-T-H-O-L-D, Barthold. Number seven, who created the science fiction series, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Douglas Adams. Douglas Adams. Number eight, which painter started the Impressionist movement? Good old Claude Monet created the Impressionist movement. What does the acronym SMH stand for? Okay, do it with me. Shaking my head. All right, I'm a little dizzy right now. I don't know. Number 10, what battle was fought in modern-day Belgium? If you said the Battle of Waterloo, you were correct. That's where Wellington took it to Napoleon. We'll have the answers in just a minute. Max is going to add them right on the wing.
Fargo Library are in the lead. We've got 7. We got a long way to go.
You ready for the next round? Yes. Can you make it bigger? Here we go. Let's go right into round two. Round two. Question one. In our solar system, which planet has the shortest day? In our solar system, which planet has the shortest day? Question number two. Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle always wears red bandanas? Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle always wears red bandanas? Round 2. Question number 3. Let's go to the Olympic Games, shall we? What United States city was the first to host the Summer Modern Olympic Games? Which United States city was the first to host the modern Olympic Games in the modern era? Round 2. Question number 4. Which actress has the most all-time Emmy wins? Which actress has the most all-time Emmys? All right. Round 2, question number 5. In what year, you have to be exact on the year, in what year was the 4-minute mile achieved? Speaking of the Olympics. In what year was the 4-minute mile achieved? I'm sure you all know who did it, but what year was it? Question number 6. Which is the highest worldwide grossing movie of all time? Which is the highest grossing worldwide movie of all time?
Adjusted for inflation.
Not adjusted for inflation.
All right.
Good question. All right, question number 7, round 2. Let's go to Costa Rica. I'm in. Let me some more rum. What is the official currency of Costa Rica? What is the official currency of Costa Rica? What's it called? All right, question number 8, round 2. How much do you know about wrestling? Who was the first ever wrestler to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame? The WWE Hall of Fame. Who was the first ever wrestler to be inducted? Okay, round 2, question number 9. Let's go to Africa. What African country was officially known as Zaire between 1971 and 1977? What African country was officially known as Zaire between 1971 and 1977? Zaire. What was it? What is it called today? Final question from round 2, number 10. Let's go to the X-Men. The X-Men film franchise. In that franchise, Halle Berry played the role of which character? Halle Berry in the X-Men played the role of which character? And what an actress. Very good. Here we are. We're going to do the answers for round 2. Round 2, question 1. In our solar system, which planet has the shortest day? If you said Jupiter, you were correct. It spins around on its, in case you're interested, spins around on its axis every 9 hours, 55 minutes, and 29.69 seconds. It's a fast spinner, that Jupiter. Number 2, round 2. Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle always wears the red bandanas? And if you said Raphael, you were correct. Raphael. Round 2, question 3. What U.S. city was the first to host the Summer Modern Olympic Games? If you thought a little bit further south, about 5 hours, St. Louis was the correct answer. A big winner over there in the middle. How about that? Well done. All right. Question 4. Which actress has the most all-time Emmy wins? If you thought about Seinfeld, The New Adventures of Old Christine, and Veep, and you said Julia Louis-Dreyfus, you were correct. She has 11 wins and 24 nominations. Incredible. All right. In round 2, question number 5. In what year was the 4-minute mile achieved? It was achieved, of course, by Roger Bannister, 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds, and it was in 1954. Ooh, a lot of groans on that one. You were all right there, weren't you? Yeah. All right, round 2, question number 6. Which is the highest worldwide grossing movie of all time, not adjusted for inflation? Thank you. At $2.788 million. Oh, billion dollars. Million. No, billion. Avatar. What is the official currency? The worldwide numbers were unbelievable. Not as big in the U.S. What is the official currency of Costa Rica? If you said the Costa Rican colon, you were correct. Colon, C-O, it's like colon, but it's the colon. All right. When you get to about age 50, you have to have your colon checked, you know. Round 2. Who was the first ever wrestler to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame? It wasn't Dick the Bruiser. It wasn't the Crusher. It wasn't Pompano Firpo. Well, you guys just really don't know your wrestling, evidently. It was Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant. Yeah. I really wanted it to be Haystacks Calhoun, but it was Andre the Giant. Okay. Number 9. Round 2. What African country was officially known as Zaire between 71 and 77? And what is it today? It's the Democratic Republic of Congo. Congo. And finally, round 2, question 10. In the X-Men film franchise, Halle Berry played the role of which character? If you said Storm, you were correct. Storm. She could disappear and she could do all kinds of stuff. I highly recommend the movie. Ready for round 3? Yeah. Let's do it. Here we go. What? Oh, that's right, we got to do the numbers first. I just get carried away. We've
got a tie. The ad hoc committee and LD Fargo, give yourselves a round of applause. Opposed to 12. Followed by the Buffalo Plaid and the legendary Warriors marching on to victory at 11. All right.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right. Round 3. Question number 1. You ready? All right, here we go. Question 1. This is the only surname, which means the last name, shared by a U.S. president and a prime minister. It is the only surname shared by a U.S. president and a British prime minister. Ooh, it got quiet in here all of a sudden. Same last name. Question number 2. This gentleman, who is it? Who is the first black man to earn a vote for President of the United States of America at the Republican National Convention in 1888? Who is the first black man to earn a vote for President of the United States at the Republican National Convention in 1888? 1888. Round 3, question number 3. This is the first work of fiction blessed by a pope. The first work of fiction blessed by a pope and made into 3 movies. First work of fiction blessed by a pope made into 3 movies, 3 different movies. Question number 4. The Marquis de Lafayette, Raoul Wallenberg, and Winston Churchill all received this distinction. Marquis de Lafayette, Raoul Wallenberg, and Winston Churchill all received this distinction. All right, round 3, question number 5. 70,000 workers of this company, name the company, work only 4 months a year. 70,000 workers of this company work only 4 months a year. Next question. Round 3, question number 6. What is Pif, Path, Poth in Scandinavian countries? What is Pif, Path, Poth in P-I-F, P-I-F, P-A-F, P-O-F? What is Pif, Path, Poth in Scandinavian countries? Question number 7. Name this person. He was born in January 1919. A month after Theodore Roosevelt died, this sports hero was given the middle name Roosevelt. Who is he? I'll read it again. Born in 1919, a month after Theodore Roosevelt died, this sports hero was given the middle name Roosevelt. Let's go to round 3, question number 8. A geography question for you. After Alaska, the state with the biggest difference in its highest and lowest points. After Alaska, the state with the biggest difference in its highest and lowest points. Let's go to round 3, question number 9. In the history of the United States, there are only 3 senators or congressmen or women who have become president. We're talking senators and congressmen. The entire history of the United States, there are only 3 senators or congressmen who have become president of the United States. I'll give you 2 of them. You give me the 3rd one. First one, I'm sure we can all think of, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. He was senator. Second one, Warren Harding. And this man, name him. I have question number 10 in round 3, the last question. This should be a gimme. Let's talk about presidents for one more question. What is the farthest south presidential library? What is the farthest south presidential library? All right. All the answers in? Okay, here we go. Round 3, question number 1. The only surname shared by a president and a prime minister. If you said Wilson, you were correct. Harold Wilson and Woodrow Wilson. All right, number 2. Name this man. The first black man to earn a vote for President of the United States of America at the Republican National Convention in 1888, and a great man he was, Frederick Douglass. All right, round 3, question 3. First work of fiction blessed by a pope and made into 3 movies. There's only one Charlton Heston who played Ben-Hur. There's 2 other movies about Ben-Hur, by the way, but nobody beats Charlton Heston. Huh? There's 3 Ben-Hurs. In question number 5, 70,000 workers of this country work only 4 months a year. Company. 70,000 workers of this company work only 4 months per year. And I'm not saying educators either, or library workers. It's H&R Block. $70,000 workers of this company work only 4 months per year. Oh, question 4. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave you question 5. I apologize. Question number 4. The Marquis de Lafayette, Raoul Wallenberg, and Winston Churchill all received this distinction, honorary citizenship of the United States of America. Winston Churchill in 1963 received it from President John Kennedy in April, just before he was assassinated. And Kennedy said of Winston Churchill, he said he mobilized the English language and sent it into battle. It was a great distinction. Churchill could not be there to receive it. His son accepted it for him. I can do 2 or 3 hours of this if you're, never mind. All right, question number 6. What is piff, paff, poff in Scandinavian countries? If you said snap, crackle, pop, you were correct. I love that question. I even spelled it for you, you know? I mean, seriously. Piff, paff, pop. All right, round 3. Question number 7. Born in January 1919, a month after Theodore Roosevelt died, This sports hero was given the middle name Roosevelt. His first name was Jackie, his last name was Robinson. Jackie Roosevelt Robinson. All right. Question number 8, round 3. After Alaska, the state with the biggest difference in its highest and lowest points, if you said California, you were correct. Okay, here we go. Number 9. Only 3 senators or congressmen have become president: John F. Kennedy, Warren Harding, and this man. Actually, there are 2 men, because this question was evidently put together before Barack Obama showed up. The other man is John Garfield. John Garfield. I really thought I had you guys on that one. James Garfield, I'm sorry, James Garfield, who was assassinated. James Garfield is good. So we'll accept either James Garfield or Barack Obama. Huh? Nixon was a vice president. He was not a congressman or a senator. I'm just going with, this is from, I can't accept that. All right, here we go. Question number 10. Which is the farthest south presidential library? And it's not George Bush. His is in Midland, Texas. The furthest south is in Austin, Texas, and it's Lyndon Johnson's. Okay, we've got another question. Are you sure there were only 4? Look up Richard Nixon, please. We had... It's okay. Oh, okay. But there is, if you had Richard Nixon, we're going to look. Did anybody have Nixon? Yeah. He became president, but somebody said he was a... Huh? Nobody got Nixon. Okay. So, round 3 is complete. Max is tabulating. Take a quick break. If you need to go to the restroom, take it right now, and we'll continue on. Okay, score-wise, where are we at? We have Friends of the LD Fargo Public Library and the Buffalo Plaid are tied at 17. Then we've got at 15 the Quizconsonites. Way to go, Quizconsonites. Then we've got at 14, we've got the Ad Hoc Committee. We've got That's What She Said. And the Legendary Warriors Marching to Victory. Give yourselves a round of applause. At 13, we've got 3 teams. The L-Cats for Life, the L-Cat Alums +1, and the Lake Street Loons at 13. Give yourselves a round of applause. And bringing up the rear, only 5 points out, is Earn Dough. All right. They like their bread. All right. All right. Everybody's been fed. Everybody's gone to the restroom. Kind of reminds me of a time when Winston Churchill was in the men's room, in the gentleman's room in the House of Commons, and Clement Attlee walked in. And Winston caught Clement looking down in his direction, if you know what I mean, to which Churchill was purported to have said, "Clement, it's just like you liberals. You see something big, you want to nationalize it." Thank you. Now, you've got to admit, no matter what persuasion you are, that's pretty damn funny and pretty quippy. All right. Here we go. Round 4. You ready? Here we go. Question number 1. What is the largest port city served by the St. Lawrence Seaway? Which is the largest port city served by the St. Lawrence Seaway? You have 40 seconds. Round 4. Question number 2. This is the only United States state whose abbreviation is a 2-letter preposition. This is the only United States state of the 50 whose abbreviation is a 2-letter preposition. Preposition, 2-letter preposition. They're all 2 letters. Which United States state abbreviation is a 2-letter preposition? Question number 3, round 4. You guys are having entirely too much fun. Knock it off over there. Round 4. This American city is named after a 1st century Roman citizen and a missionary. Name that city. This American city is named after a 1st century Roman citizen and a missionary. Name this American city. Question number 4 in round 4. Name this person. Name this person. He was a survivor of the Bataan Death March. The Bataan Death March. And he went on to become a world leader. Name this person. Survivor of the Bataan Death March, went on to become a world leader. Name this person. Question number 5. In 2005, Australia observed the 90th anniversary of this battle. Name the battle. In 2005, Australia observed the 90th anniversary of this battle. Name this battle. Round 4. Question number 6. Let's go to Europe and think of automakers. This company is the world's 4th largest automaker, and it's also Europe's 4th largest automaker. Name the automaker. It's Europe's and the world's 4th largest automaker. Name this automaker. Round 4. Question number 7. Donated by Jerry Seinfeld to the Smithsonian in 2004. What is it? Donated by Jerry Seinfeld to the Smithsonian in the year 2004. What is it? Round 4, question number 8. Who was the first female Secretary of State? Who was the first female Secretary of State? We're at question 9, round 4. Let's go to The Sopranos. Anybody ever watch The Sopranos? See a show of hands. Who likes The Sopranos? I love The Sopranos. What is the name of the strip club where Tony Soprano's crew discusses business? What is the name of the strip club where Tony Soprano's crew discusses business? Or business? Okay, let's go to the last question of round 4. Let's go from The Sopranos to the Muppets. There's a transition. All right, question 10. I need the names of the grumpy old men who heckle the Muppets from the balcony. What are their 2 names of the grumpy old men who heckle the Muppets from the balcony? Okay. We're good? I gave you extra time. Here we go. Let's go to round 4 and let's answer some questions. What's the largest port city served by the St. Lawrence Seaway? We're talking about the whole enchilada. And of course it'd be Chicago, Illinois. All right, round number 4. This is the only state whose abbreviation is a 2-letter preposition. If you said Indiana, you were correct. Indiana. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Okay, here we go. This American city was named after a first-century Roman citizen and missionary, home of the Minnesota Vikings, St. Paul, Minnesota. All right, St. Paul. He was a Roman citizen and a missionary. Remember that bolt of lightning that knocked him off the horse? I don't know, whatever. This survivor of the Bataan Death March went on to become a world leader. I thought this was the hardest question of the evening. Ferdinand Marcos. Did you guys get it? Way to go. That is just simply tremendous. Way to go. All right. There's a lot of clues in this question. In 2005, Australia observed the 90th anniversary, and it happened obviously in 1915. Gallipoli. Gallipoli. Oh, by the way, Winston Churchill was blamed for it the rest of his life. All right. Gallipoli, it was not his fault. I would be happy to take you out. I'll have Andre the Giant show up and convince you. All right, here we go. Question number 6. It's Europe's and the world's fourth largest automaker. If you said Volkswagen, you were correct. Volkswagen. All right. All right, everybody had to name this item. It was donated by Jerry Seinfeld to the Smithsonian in 2004. If you said the puffy shirt, you were correct. The puffy shirt. That's right. That's right. All right, question number 8, round 4. Who was the first female Secretary of State? Madeleine Albright. Madeleine Albright. Number 9. What was the name of the strip club where Tony Soprano's crew discusses business? It's called the Bada Bing. The Bada Bing. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Name the grumpy old men who heckle the Muppets from the balcony. What's one of them? Statler and Waldorf. Statler and Waldorf. Here we go. And we've got round 4 in the can. With 8 points, they surge into the lead at 25, the Friends of the LD Fargo Public Library. Coming up in second place, Buffalo Plaids at 22. And then we've got That's What She Said. No, wait a minute, Ad Hoc at 21. Way to go. Then we got That's What She Said at 20. And L-Cats for Life at 20, making a move. Nice round. Then we've got 18 for Lake Street Loons, made a move. Nice job. And then we've got Legendary Warriors at 17. And Erndo coming in at 16. Way to go. All right. We're going to move right on. Round 5. Let's do a little TV, shall we? Round 5, question number 1. Ready? Name the dog from Frasier. Name the dog from Frasier. That's just a gimme, man. I can't believe I gave you such an easy question. I should just give you 5 seconds and we should just go on to the next one. All right, question number 2, round 5. All right, still on TV. What Beatles cover is the theme song for the Wonder Years? What Beatles cover song is the theme song for the TV series The Wonder Years? Okay, let's stick with that TV theme, shall we? Let's go back to 60s TV sitcoms. Name the ultimate nosy neighbor in what TV sitcom? Bewitched. Name the neighbor, the nosy neighbor in Bewitched. All right. Remember Mork and Mindy? Question number 4. Mork and Mindy had a baby. What was the name of the baby? Mork and Mindy had a baby. Name that baby. Only one name. Round 5. Question number 5. Anybody watch Lost? On the first episode of Lost, which airline's flight from Sydney to Los Angeles crashed on a remote island? Name the airline. I need the name of the airline or of the plane that crashed on the island. The remote island that crashed. Question number 6, round 5. Who said, the plane, boss, the plane? Who said it? The cat. I want the name of the character. The character's name in the show.
Do we get a gold star for the actor?
You get a gold star for the actor, especially if you can spell it. Let's go to Lenny Briscoe, okay? Lenny Briscoe was a detective on which long-running police drama? What was the name of the show? Lenny Briscoe was a detective on what long-running police detective show? Drama. Lenny Briscoe. Question round number 5. Question number 8. Good old Walter White. What was Walter White's alias in Breaking Bad? What was Walter White's alias in Breaking Bad? Question number 9. Remember Dennis the Menace? What was Dennis's last name in Dennis the Menace? And it wasn't Menace. What was his last name? And the next question is the last question. Round 5. I need the first and last name of this person. Who was Lucy Ricardo's best friend on I Love Lucy? Who was Lucy Ricardo's best friend on I Love Lucy? Okay, here we go. Round 5. Name the dog from Frasier. Let's hear it. Eddie. What Beatles song is the theme song for the Wonder Years? It was sung by Joe Cocker. I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help From, I can't hit the high notes. I can't hit, you got it. All right. All right, let's say, what do you see when you take, oh, I'm sorry. Round 5, question number 3. Who was that ultimate nosy neighbor on Bewitched? Gladys Kravitz. Gladys Kravitz. You could have either one of the two. All right. Mork and Mindy had a baby named Mirth. Mirth. I'll accept any spelling, but it was officially spelled M-E-A-R-T-H. Mirth. Mork, Earth. Mork and Earth. No. Okay, thanks. I'll do the jokes. You just sit there, okay? Thanks. On the first episode of Lost, what was the name of that airline that cracked up? Oceanic. Oceanic. Who said the plane? The plane, let's hear it. Tattoo! Of course. Yeah, with the finest Corinthian leather. All right. And then number 7, Lanny Briscoe. What show was he on? Law and Order. What was Walter White's alias in Breaking Bad? Heisenberg. Heisenberg. What was Dennis the Menace's last name? In Dennis the Menace, his last name was Mitchell. Mitchell. And who was his nemesis? Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson. Also the name of a prime minister and a president. See, there's a theme to this. Who was Lucy Ricardo's best friend on I Love Lucy? If you said Ethel Mertz, of course you were correct. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great. All right, here we go. All right, we are at an interesting impasse. We're about halfway through, and the friends of the library are at 34 in the lead. We've got Buffalo Plaid at 31. We've got Ad Hoc Committee each at 29. Elcats for Life at 28, and then the rest of you. All right, here we go. Round 6, question number 1. Anybody like Saturday Night Live? Especially the old stuff. All right, let's go back to the very first Saturday Night Live. Who was the very first host of Saturday Night Live? Who was the very first host of Saturday Night Live? And your time is up. Round 6, question 2. Let's go to the movies, shall we? Quote, round up the usual suspects, unquote. It's a quote from what movie? Round up the usual suspects, quote unquote, is a quote from what movie? Round 6. Question number 3. Let's stay at the movies, shall we? Remember the movie, the 1954 film Rear Window. Rear Window. A little Alfred Hitchcock action. Jimmy Stewart was in it. Remember? What was his profession? What was Jimmy Stewart's profession in Rear Window? Let's go to question number 4. It's kind of a long question, so listen up. You're going to name this person. I'm looking for the name, first and last name, of this person. He's a multiple Grammy winner. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988, and he was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2005. He died in 2009. Who is he? I'll repeat the question. multiple Grammy winner, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in '88, National Inventors Hall of Fame in '05, and he died in '09. Name this person. Question 5. All right, we're going to do Jimmy Cagney. All right? Jimmy Cagney played the name of this person twice in 2 different movies. Name that person. The person that Jimmy Cagney played twice in 2 films. The same person in 2 movies. Same person in 2 movies. All right. We're in round 6, and we're at question number 6. On June 6th of 1944, by the way, this year will be the 75th anniversary of D-Day on June the 6th, 1944. Easy. I want the name of the person who said this. The eyes of the world are upon you. The eyes of the world are upon you. Who said that on D-Day? Question number 8, round 6. Here comes my favorite part of the evening, everybody. 7, sorry. I got too excited. All right, I want the name of a speech. What is the name Winston Churchill gave to the speech he delivered in Fulton, Missouri on March 5th, 1946, commonly known as the Iron Curtain speech? What was the name Winston Churchill gave to that speech? The year was 1946, March the 5th, in Fulton, Missouri. All right, let's go to question number 8. In the name Winston S. Churchill, what did the S stand for? Winston S. Churchill. What did the S stand for? I imagine you guys came up with a pretty creative answer. What did the S stand for? This is the final Winston Churchill question, I promise. When Churchill asked Lady Astor what disguise he should wear to a costume ball, what was her reply? When Churchill asked Lady Astor, what disguise should I wear to the costume ball? What was Lady Astor's reply? All right, everybody, that is the end of that question. You are released from question number 9. Number 10. All right, I'll give you a break. Here's a gimme. Here's a guppy. Question number 10, the final question in round 6. In the movie Groundhog Day, what song does the main character wake up to every morning? Groundhog Day. Hand in your answers when they're done. That was the last question. And you have 40 seconds to submit your answers. Let's get to the answers to these questions. Round 6. Who was the first host on set? What? What? Why are you putting your finger in the air like that? Okay. Who was the very first host on Saturday Night Live? If you said George Carlin, you were correct. The hippy-dippy weatherman himself. Number 2, round up the usual suspects is a quote from which movie? Casablanca. Louis said it. Round up the usual suspects. Louis, this could be the start of a beautiful friendship. Okay. 1954, Rear Window. What was James Stewart's profession? He was a photographer. Photographer. Remember he had the broken leg and he's looking out the window? Number 4, he was a multiple Grammy winner. Inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, National Inventors Hall of Fame, died in 2009. Waukesha's own Les Paul. Number 5, name the person Jimmy Cagney played twice in 2 different films. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy, George Cohan. George M. Cohan. He wrote Over There, all those tunes that you hear every day on the radio, right? Name the person who said this on June 6, 1944, the eyes of the world are upon you. If you said Dwight David Eisenhower, you were correct. Faked you out. You thought it was Winston Churchill, didn't you? Or somebody else. What's the name Winston Churchill gave to the speech? Commonly known as the Iron Curtain speech. It was called the Sinews of Peace. The Sinews of Peace. I know it was right on the tip of your tongues, okay? All right. What does the initial S stand for in Winston S. Churchill? What was Diana's last name, Princess Diana? Spencer. Spencer. All right. When Churchill asked, this is guaranteed to be, I think, one of the funnier questions of the night. I'll be the decider of that, of course. When Churchill asked, Lady Astor, what disguise should I wear to the costume ball? She said, why don't you come sober? You got it. Well done. That Lady Astor was pretty quick, too. What song does the main character wake up to every morning in Groundhog Day? Let's sing it. I got you, babe. You're right. All right. Round 6. Let's see, how are we doing? Everybody check it out. Looks like LD Fargo's at 41. That's What She Said in Buffalo Plaid are tied at 36. And Ad Hoc Committee's at 34. There are your 4 big-time contenders. Time's getting short. Let's get it together, everybody. All right. Round 7. I'm going to like this one. No Churchill on this one. Oh, stop it. See if you can get these. I am not a holiday. I belong in the month of December, but not in any other month. What am I? I am not a holiday. I suggest you write these down as I say them. Not a holiday. I belong in the month of December, but not in any other month. What am I? Your time is officially up. That was question number 1. Round 7, question number 2. How many bricks does it take to complete a 2,000 square foot building made entirely of brick? I'll say it again. How many bricks does it take to complete a 2,000 square foot building made entirely of brick? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. How many bricks does it take to complete a 2,000 square foot building made entirely of brick? Riddle number 3. What time of day is spelled the same forwards and backwards? What time of day is spelled the same forwards and backwards? Riddle number 3. Okay, here's riddle number 4, round 7. What is the first thing you see in an emergency, but you only see it twice in a lifetime? What is the first thing you see in an emergency, but you only see it twice in a lifetime? Okay. Riddle number 5. What connects two people but touches only one? What connects two people but touches only one? I think it's a beer. I'm not sure, but okay. Question number 6. If you lose me, you may cause people around me to lose me too. What am I? If you lose me, you may cause other people around me to lose me too. What am I? All right, riddle number 7, round 7. When does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? When does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? Question number 8. They have not flesh, nor feathers, nor scales, nor bone, yet they have fingers and thumbs of their own. What are they? They have not flesh, nor feathers, nor scales, nor bone, yet they have fingers and thumbs of their own. What are they? Okay, did you get that one? Let's find out. Okay, question number 9. You can carry it everywhere you go, and it does not get heavy. What is it? You can carry it everywhere you go, and it does not get heavy. What is it? Time's up. Question 10. What has a head, a tail, is brown, and has no legs? What has a head, a tail, is brown, and has no legs? All right, round 7, question number 1. I am not a holiday. I belong in the month of December, but not in any other month. What am I? The letter D. How many bricks does it take to complete a 2,000 square foot building made entirely of brick? This question is made to make an engineer go completely batshit crazy. It only takes one brick. It's the last brick of the building. One brick. The last brick of the building. How many does it take to complete? One brick. Clever. Number 3. What time of day is spelled the same forwards and backwards? What is it? Noon. Correct. What's the first thing you see in an emergency, but you only see it twice in a lifetime? It's the letter E. Get it? Emergency, lifetime. What connects two people but touches only one? It's a wedding ring. My son said it was too abstract. I told him I didn't care. Huh? Oh, just go away. Number 6. All right, that's great. It'll cost you $200 if you disagree with any answer. Donated to the Lake Mills Main Street, and there's no guarantee of us agreeing with you. Thank you. Number 6, if you lose me, you may cause people around me to lose me too. What am I? It's your temper. When does Christmas... number 7. Number 7, I heard that. When does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? In the dictionary. In the dictionary. They have not flesh, nor feathers, nor scales, nor bone. Here's the key. Yet they have fingers and thumbs of their own. What are they? They're gloves. You've been wearing them a lot lately. Okay, you can carry it everywhere you go, and it does not get heavy. What is it? I will accept one of 2 answers. The first one is your name, and the second one is a tune. You can thank Max for that one. What has a head, a tail, is brown, and has no legs, and it's not Randy Otto. It's a penny. Hey, nice job, guys, on the riddles. Okay, we've got 48 points for Friends of the LD Fargo Public Library, and we have 3 teams tied for second place. We've got Ad Hoc Committee, that's what she said, in Buffalo Platte at 43. Still time. And 37 for L-Cats for Life. 36 for Lake Street Loons. It's getting late. 3 rounds left. Let's plow right into round 8. Here we go. Round 8. This will be a lightning round. We'll get going real fast on this one. Here we go. Number 1, the vehicle manufacturer Volvo was founded in what country? The vehicle manufacturer Volvo was founded in what country? Question number 2, round 8. What is the largest rodent found in the United States? What is the largest rodent found in... Enough of the politics. All right, found in the United States. Love it. Love it. Let's go back to presidents. Question number 3. Question number 3, round 8. Who was the first United States president born a citizen of the United States? Who was the first United States president, U.S. president, born a citizen of the United States? Question 4, what was the name of Jack Nicholson's character in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? What was the nickname of the name of Jack Nicholson's character in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? I want his name, not the nickname. His name, first and last name. First and last name of Jack Nicholson's character, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Time's up. What was the name of Jack Nicholson's character? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Question 5, round 8. Who won more Academy Awards in his lifetime than any other person? Who won more Academy Awards in his lifetime than any other person? That narrows it down to one sex. His lifetime. 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 His lifetime. Lifetime. It's a great TV channel. All right, question 6. Which cartoon character said this? Hey, boo-boo, let's go get us some picnic baskets. Hey, boo-boo, let's get some picnic baskets. Who was the cartoon character? Hey. Question number 7. Hey. I want we're going to find out what is this person. I need to know who this person hates something. And this person is called a misandrist. M-I-S-A-N-D-R-I-S-T. I think it's pronounced misandrist. What does that person hate? M-I-S-A-N-D-R-I-S-T. Misandrist. What does that person hate? All right. Question number 8. Round 8. It was established in the 1920s. It connected Los Angeles to Chicago, and it's a double-digit highway. Name it. Connected Los Angeles to Chicago, established in the 20s, and it's a historic double-digit highway. Question 9, round 8. What is the first publicly traded company to reach $1 trillion in market cap? What is the first publicly traded company to reach $1 trillion in market cap? Question 10, round 8. Which actor, and I need the first and last name of this actor, in the Back to the Future trilogy played Dr. Emmett Brown? What was the name of the actor who played Dr. Emmett Brown in Back to the Future? Okay, everybody. Let's do round 8. We're on the home stretch. Number 1, the vehicle manufacturer Volvo was founded in Sweden. Sweden. What's the largest rodent found in the USA? It's a beaver. A beaver. Who was the first president born a citizen of the United States? What a cut-up that Martin Van Buren was, let me tell ya. What was the name of Jack Nicholson's character? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Randall McMurphy. Okay, who won more Academy Awards in his lifetime than any other human being in the universe? That guy's name was Walter Disney. Walt Disney. Pretty cool question, huh? Okay. Hey, boo-boo, who else? And if you answered Art Carney, you will accept that answer as well. Or, yeah. Hey, what do you say, Ralphie boy? No, he didn't say boo-boo. All right. What the hell is a misandrist? What does that person hate? That person hates men. If there are any in this room, go immediately to the ladies' room. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here we go. Established in the 20s, what's the historic double-digit highway connecting LA and Chicago? That's Route 66. Yeah, baby. All right, get your kicks on Route 66. As a little aside, our dear friends, the Martins, and Katie and I, we're doing Route 66 on May 1st. We're going to do the thing, man. We're going to have fun. We're going to drive out there, and we're going to take the train home because we're going to be really tired by the time we get there. All right. What is the first publicly traded company to reach $1 trillion in market cap? Apple. Which actor plays the fictional character Emmett Brown? Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd. Here come the numbers. Holy crap. All right. Couple of teams got 7. 3 teams got 7 right. Well done. All right, we've got Friends of the LD Fargo Public Library at 55. And at 50, we got Buffalo Plaid. 49, we got the Ad Hoc Committee. 47, that's what she said. And the rest of you guys. Okay. Here we go. Let's take round number 9. Round number 9. 2 more left. 2 more left. And then we have a bonus round. Question number 1. Remember Underdog? What is the color of Underdog's cape? What is the color of Underdog's cape? There's no need to fear. Underdog is here. All right, you guys got that one? Here we go. Need more time? Good. Round 9, question number 2. Let's go back to the Mayflower. The Mayflower, that ship that bobbed over. Who was the captain of the Mayflower when it took the Pilgrims to New England? I need his name. I need his first and last name. Who was the captain of the Mayflower? There may be some of his progeny here in the room. Okay, you got it? Time's up. Round 9. Question 3. Who was the first female prime minister of a European country? Who was the first female prime minister of a European country? Alrighty, here we go. Question number 4. Let's go to Disney films, okay? How well do you know your Disney films? In which Disney film do 2 cats sing the Siamese cat song? I am Siamese, if you please. Please, if you please. What film was it? I need the title of the film. Okay, question number 5, round 9. When referring to an establishment that sells alcoholic beverages, what is the word pub short for? When referring to an establishment that sells alcoholic beverages, what is the word pub short for? All of you alcoholic beverage people. Okay, number 6, round 9. The name of the popular online battle royale game PUBG, P-U-B-G, is short for what? I need the name of the game. The name of the popular online battle royale game named PUBG, P-U-B-G, is short for what? Okay, let's go to the world of rocks. Rocks. Which rock, like rock and roll, man? No. Which igneous rock? We're going to talk igneous rocks. Which one has a density that is less than water? Which igneous rock has a density that is less than water? Okay, let's go to the world of science, shall we? Let's do science. Fungi, bacteria, and viruses are 3 types of what? Fungi, bacteria, and viruses are 3 types of what? Question number 9. This is the only yes or no question of the evening. Let's see if you can get this one right. Does bacteria need living tissue to survive? Yes or no? Does bacteria need living tissue to survive? Yes or no? As Will Rogers once said, I never met a bacteria I never liked. No, wait a minute. Here we go. The final question of round 9. What is the invasion and multiplication of microorganisms in body tissue called? What is it called? What is the invasion and multiplication of microorganisms in body tissue called? Get your answers up to the scorer's table. Round 9, question number 1. What is the color of Underdog's cape? It's blue, of course. Who was that kooky captain of the Mayflower when it took the Pilgrims to New England? His name was Christopher Jones. Christopher Jones. What was the name of the first female prime minister of a European country? The Iron Lady herself, Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher. In which Disney film do two cats sing the Siamese song? The Lady and the Tramp. The Lady and the Tramp. When referring to an establishment that sells alcoholic beverages, what does the word pub short for? Mary. Public house. Thank you very much. That's my sister-in-law. She's been in a lot of them, boys and girls, let me tell you. Drinking water. Have another one, Mary. Number 6. What is the name of the popular online battle royale game PUBG? What is it short for? What? It's called PlayerUnknown's Battleground. PlayerUnknown's Battleground. All right. What's that? Public house. I won't accept public. I said when I asked the question, I need the name. And the name is public house. Okay. Sorry. I won't accept public or pubic. All right. Which igneous rock has a density that is less than water? It's pumice. Pumice. Fungi. Let's talk fungi, okay? Question 8. Fungi, bacteria, and viruses are 3 types of what? If you said microorganisms, you were correct. Does bacteria need living tissue to survive? No, it does not. It does not. No. So watch out for bacteria. It's everywhere. What is the invasion and multiplication of microorganisms in the body called? It's called an infection. An infection. An icky infection. Okay? All right, here we go. Round 9. Holy moly. Hey, Ad Hoc is catching up. Buffalo Plaid is catching up. Holy mackerel. Wow, this is getting tight, guys. Here we go. You got Friends of the LD Fargo at 61. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Okay. And Plaid is at 58. They're within 3 points. And then it's 56 for Ad Hoc. And 54 for That's What She Said. And there's kind of the rest of you. And I'm really impressed that Wisconsinites got got 8 questions right that time. Way to go, you guys. It was awesome. Man, you really, well, yeah, overachiever. Man, you guys really know your stuff. You know that Walt Disney movie really, really well. Okay, round 10. Round 10. Question number 1. I'm sorry, it's another Winston Churchill question. I lied. All right, this is a good one, okay? Which political rival did Churchill call a sheep in sheep's clothing and a modest little man with much to be modest about? What was his name? I need his last name's okay, but I'd like his whole name. Which political rival did Churchill call a sheep in sheep's clothing and a modest little man with much to be modest about? It's a Churchill question.
Randy Otto's a liar.
No. Not Randy Otto. All right, question number 2, round 10. Uh-oh, it's another riddle. I am black when you get me, red when you use me, and white when you're all done with me. What am I? I'm black when you get me, red when you use me, and white when you're all done with me. What am I? Not Yogi Bear. Number 3. I come down, but I never go up. What am I? I come down, but I never go up. What am I? And it doesn't have anything to do with Cialis, okay? Okay, here we go. Question number 4. I can shave 25 times a day and still have a beard. What am I? I can shave 25 times a day and still have a beard. What am I? Really hairy guy. Okay, question number 5. The more you take of me, the more you end up leaving behind. What am I? The more you take of me, the more you end up leaving behind. What am I? Everybody ready? Okay, all done. Question number 6. This is a question about the planets. The planets in our solar system. Which 2 planets rotate clockwise? Which 2 planets rotate clockwise? Okay, question number 7. These are terms. I need to know what hobby or handicraft these terms are associated with. The terms are moss, garter, and seed. S-E-E-D. They're common terms in which handicraft and hobby? Question 8, round 10. What is the highest number found on a standard roulette wheel? What's the highest number on a roulette wheel? Question number 9. It's a question about Playboy magazine. Oh, they have great articles, okay? They really do. All right. We want to know who is the first man to appear on the cover of Playboy magazine. Who is the first man?
Let's give a round of applause on that. said in the movie, I'll have what she's having.
Okay, you got 20 seconds to have another drink.
Great stuff.
That's better than the real answer. Okay, time is up on the first man to appear on the cover of Playboy. Okay. Round 10, question number 10. Who directed the romantic comedy fantasy The Princess Bride? Who directed the romantic comedy fantasy The Princess Bride?
10.
When you're done, get your answers up to the table. Okay, you ready for the answers to round 10? Here we go. Which political rival did Churchill call a sheep in sheep's clothing and a modest little man with much to be modest about? Clement Attlee. He's the guy that beat Winston in the 1945 election. He beat the Tories. Yeah, I've got 3 shows tomorrow. I've got a man, never mind. Number 2, I'm black when you get me, red when you use me, and white when you're all done with me. What am I? Charcoal. Charcoal. Number 3, I come down but never go up. What am I? It's rain. Rain. Number 4, I can shave 25 times a day, still have a beard. What am I? I'm a barber. The more you take of me, the more you end up leaving behind. Footsteps. Footsteps. Which 2 planets rotate clockwise? Venus and Uranus. Uranus. Easy does it now. Wood, moss, garter, and seed are common terms in which handicraft or hobby? It's knitting. Knitting. What is the highest number found on a standard roulette wheel? 36. Who is the first man to appear on the cover of Playboy magazine? One of my very favorite actors of all time, Peter Sellers. And it was in April of 19... Inspector, that is not my dog. All right. Peter Sellers, April 1964. And finally, who directed the romantic comedy fantasy The Princess Bride? Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner. All right. I had an inquiry, and I'm going to accept it. It takes an attorney to really bend words. Norm Geschko came up with this. I'm going to accept another answer. The more you take of me, the more you end up leaving behind. The answer was footsteps. I'm also going to accept time. Did you hear that, Max? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a round of applause for your first place team, Friends of the LD Fargo Public Library. And let's hear a round of applause for the second place team, which would be from Buffalo Flats. They're a heck of a group, what can I tell you? And let's hear it for the third place team, the Ad Hoc Committee. And then let's hear it for the fourth place, which is That's What She Said. Yeah. Okay. And then come the Lake Street Loons at 53. The Quizconsonites at 50. And in a tie, a 3-way tie, we have Legendary Warriors, we have L-Cats for Life, And we have the Hellcat alums all at 48. Way to go, guys. And our honorary, they got 6. They got 6 on this round. At 45, earned Doe! All right. All right, here we go. We're going to do one more round real quick. Here we go. Bonus, tiebreaker, whatever round. I can run but not walk. Thought is not far behind me. What am I? I can run but not walk. Thought is not far behind me. What am I? Thought. Okay, the answer is nose. All right, next question. Alexander the Great was taught by which Greek philosopher? Who was Alexander the Great taught by? Great Greek philosopher. No time on this. If you don't have it by now, you're not going to get it. All right. Which bird has eyes that are larger than its brain? Which bird has eyes that are larger than its brain? Question 4. What are the first 4 digits of pi? What are the first 4 digits of pi? Apple, blueberry, lemon meringue. There you go. I'm a big pecan fan. Next question. All right, question 5. Max just gave me the 5th digit of pi. Thank you, Max. Oh, okay. Name the only world capital on the Tigris River. What's the only world capital on the Tigris River? I'm not going to ask you the next one. It's the 5 children of Winston Churchill. You guys will never get that one. And I'll just give you the quote. Here's the next one is, George Bernard Shaw once said, a famous playwright, George Bernard Shaw, once cabled Churchill, I'm reserving 2 seats for you for my premiere. Come, bring a friend if you have one. To which Churchill cabled back, impossible to be present for the first performance. We'll attend the second performance if there is one. Here's a Twilight Zone question. Everybody dig Twilight Zone? All right. Ed Wynn, what a great actor. Remember the Ed Wynn episode? He stars in this poignant episode from season 1. Mr. Bookman bargains with death for the gift of immortality. However, an innocent girl must die in his place. What is the title of that episode? What's the title of the Ed Wynn episode? What was so damn funny about that? A girl's going to die and you're laughing your ass off? What's the name of the episode? Fargo. All right. In the next question, in an episode from the 3rd season, it was called To Serve Man. The Canaanites have arrived on Earth. A representative for the Canaanites declares, we are here to help you. The Canaanites have provided a book in their own language. It gets translated, and we find out what kind of book it is. What kind of book is it? The Canaanites, To Serve Man. And the final Twilight Zone question from the 5th season. This post-apocalyptic tale features James Coburn as Major French. Food and resources are scarce, and the few remaining inhabitants rely on the advice from a mysterious entity residing in a cave. What is the entity in the cave? Here are the answers. Alexander the Great was taught by Aristotle. The bird that has eyes that are larger than its brain. If you said ostrich, you were correct. the first 4 digits of pi, 3.145. Oh, 3.1415. Sorry about that. Hey, first mistake I made tonight, okay? Okay. Name the only world capital on the Tigris River. Baghdad. Baghdad. The famous playwright Ed Wynn, his episode was called One for the Angels. Episode from the 3rd season, To Serve Men. What kind of book was it?
It's a cookbook.
It's a cookbook. To Serve Man. Get it? And finally, what was in the cave that James Coburn and everybody else was listening to? A computer. Computer. Bone up on your Twilight Zone. Okay, we have some awards. Come on over here, Katie, and take this. Let's get the 3rd place team up. Third place? Yeah. Ad hoc committee, front and center. We're going to take everybody up here. Come on, ad hoc committee.
All right, congratulations, ad hoc committee. You have $25 to split amongst the group of you. Woohoo! Please spend it in Lake Mills.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's hear it for the ad hoc committee.
Woo! The Buffalo Plaids. I love your short hair. It looks so cute. Okay. Uh-oh.
Get in there, Jane. Stop being so tall, Ray. Knock it off.
All right, the great news is that the Buffalo Plaid came in second. They have $50, and I get to help them spend it tomorrow. Woo!
Photo Bob.
I got to tell you, they got the best costume award.
Oh.
Tonight, too.
And then we've got Friends of the Library. This is not their first rodeo.
No.
You want to grab the brain trophy over there? Oh, sorry. Congratulations to the Friends of the Library. They have won many years in a row. They bring the Brain Trophy back every year, and they usually leave with the Brain Trophy for the following year. Congratulations.
Thank you. Read more books.